2023 already, gosh. After a few days of mandatory rest, I'm back down here, and it is the end of the year. I can't believe that. I'm sure everyone says it, but I can't believe it. And what better way to finish the year than having a look back, see what one has achieved, what one needs to change, and make some new resolutions for the new year. Of course, I have my little notebook here. It has the 2022 resolutions and the 2021 as well. But I'm not going to get into a lot of that. I mean, I've already done. So I have to say that this year, one thing I have to do, the biggest resolution is that they are all big resolutions and they all go together, sort of, and it's because of the channel and the videos I make. I always say that the YouTube channel has helped me a lot and has made me come and sew and learn, because otherwise I wouldn't have time to do it, but because I have it, I come and do it. So that's really good. And one thing that has helped me a lot is the community. People always help me, I ask for advice and people leave tips on the comments, and I really appreciate it. So if you're learning on your own, consider subscribing, because it's really good to have someone to help you with. For what I can see, because I have my list here, there's a few things from 2022 that I've been able to manage, that I've been doing, so that's quite good. For example, shorts. I've been able to film some shorts, and it's something I enjoy doing because you film it in a while. It's not complicated, it's quite enjoyable, and it's a way of communicate with you as well, because it's little tips and questions you have asked me, and I can answer quickly on there. So that's quite good, and I'm going to keep doing it. In fact, I want to add some more a week. All the resolutions of this year is about that, about more. One thing I've been able to manage this year is Burda patterns. Well, I say Burda, but pattern magazines. I have my grandma's, and I also got 2 pattern magazines, one Burda and one Patrones, back in February and March, and they are massive. They bring so many patterns. You don't really need to get many magazines. You can get just one once a year, and that's enough for the whole year, because they bring different models and they are really nice. It's true that those videos take me longer, they extra to film, because I have to lay out the magazine and take the pattern and all this, but they are enjoyable because they have different designs that otherwise I wouldn't think myself or wouldn't know how to do it, so that's quite good. And that's been an extra video that's come out on a Monday, and that week YouTube always congrats me and says, oh, how well you're doing and all of this, because they like 2 videos a week. One thing I did last year that works sort of, and this year as well, is Vlogmas. In December, people upload so much stuff daily that my videos got a bit under the wave. So this year I did the same, but the problem was that people started uploading from November. So since November I've been uploading twice a week, and it's been okay, apart from last week because of the problems I had, but I've been okay. So of course YouTube is celebrating that, it's congratulating, so that's what everything is about. And it is that, 2 videos a week. I'm going to try to upload 2 videos a week. I've been okay, I've been doing it for 2 months, and apart from last week, everything's been smooth. So let's see how that works. Of course, when you upload one video and then another one in the same week, it's like a snowball. So on its own, the channel works much better. So let's see if that gives it a push. One thing I can see here I haven't been able to do is upcycling. I love upcycling. It's something that really got my attention when I started sewing, and that's why I started sewing, because I loved to have something personalized or giving a new life to something old or a completely different purpose. So that's something I enjoy doing. I haven't had time to do it, and I think if I have Monday to do it, that'll be great. So we have Burda Mondays and we have upcycling Mondays as well. Mending is something I've been able to do, and it's something you always have to do. I think a sewing machine is basic in a house because of that, because there's always something ripped or some hem you need to fix, and it's very useful for that. And so I'll be making some mending videos on another Monday. So it's going to be Burdas, upcycling and mending Mondays. And the fourth Monday is going to be for scraps. I've made already 2 videos about scraps, and it's always useful to use them up because they accumulate so much in the sewing room. You don't want to throw them away, but sometimes you don't know what to do with them. So that's really good to use them up and to make the most out of your fabrics. So the fourth video of the month is going to be scraps, the fourth Monday. Wow, so 2 videos a week and then shirts. That's a lot. You're going to see me a lot. That's why I was saying that everything is about the same, and it is making more of everything, because at the end of the day we're all learning, and this is a nice community. I really appreciate that you stay with me on these videos and learn with me, because sometimes if you're learning you feel overwhelmed about all the techniques and all the different things you have to do when sewing. So it's nice to have some simple videos, I guess, but also enjoyable ones to learn with. One thing I also said last year is that I am enjoying patterns a lot. I really like seeing how a pattern can transform into another one, and that's something I want to keep doing. Of course, I do it for myself, but I've also done it for my mother-in-law recently for her wedding outfit, and for my cousin as well for the regal dress she wore. So that's something I want to keep doing, to see how patterns change into different sizes, what I have to do, because I've been asked a lot about patterns, if I can print the patterns for people to sew. So it's something I need to work on, because I make the pattern for myself and I always tell you what I'm doing so you can do it at home yourself, the same I'm doing. But some people prefer to just print it, so I'm working on that. I don't know when it's going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do it, I'm still learning. So I want to do that, and I want to make it possible. So let's see how we do. So these are my resolutions for the new year. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not many resolutions, but it is big ones. So let me know down in the comments what you thought, and any comments about the resolutions you've done this year, or which ones are you going to try to make real. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos, and I leave you a link in the meantime so you can browse around about talking about sewing, everything, talking in the sewing room, frustrations, how to use your sewing machine properly, burda or patrones, different magazines, the different ways to tidy up your sewing room, and tips sewing efficiently, and the last one, how to use your measuring tape properly. So just stick around for a while until the new year.